Sports can teach us a lot, and we can use those lessons in life. And that's the subject of today's Out of the Box. Welcome back to Out of the Box, the series where unconventional thinking leads to extraordinary living. I'm your host, Elizabeth Miner. I am the CEO of Thrive This Day, and I'm a life coach. And today I wanted to share a lesson that I learned in running. Now, I was not always a runner, and in fact, I used to joke that nobody's going to catch me running unless there is something really, really terrible. Not just a little terrible, but really terrible behind me. Otherwise, not happening for me. Plus, for many years, I was a 2+ pack a day smoker. So running, not my thing. So in my 40s, when I began running, I needed a lot of help. I started off running 1 block at a time, and gradually built up a stamina. Today I'm a marathoner, but it started 1 block at a time.
Elizabeth, you've just finished the Marine Corps Marathon.
Thank goodness.
How do you feel?
Like a Mack truck ran over me, but really proud. I'm very happy.
And cold?
And just cold again. I was
Awesome
warm at one
job.
point.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
But the other thing, and the thing that I really wanted to talk to you about today, was the lessons that I learned. Because when I started, I knew nothing about running, and I thought, super easy, you just run. But there's a lot that goes into running well, running injury-free, running distance versus sprinting, different types of running altogether, and training. So I sought assistance, and I sought the knowledge of those that were runners and those who were far more experienced and better at running the distances that I was thinking I was going to run. Now, I didn't start off thinking I wanted to run a marathon. I just thought that was crazy. And it is. But there's benefits in that, and that's a whole nother video. What I want to talk to you about is this one piece of advice that has stuck with me ever since. And it's stuck with me both in life and in running. And when I talked to this gentleman about running, he asked me about my foot strike. And in running, that's just how does your foot hit the pavement as you move across your running. And I thought, I don't know. I go heel toe. I don't know. I just roll forward. I just run. He was like, so what I'd like you to do is think about that. Because most people do run heel, then they roll forward to their toe and they spring off. That is a common theme. That is a common condition. It's a common method. However, what he asked me to consider was the fact that when I strike the pavement with my heel, effectively what I was doing was I was stopping myself, restarting momentum as I rolled forward, and then pushing off the forefront of my foot. Strange. That made total sense to me. And so what he recognized and what he encouraged me to do was to land more on the midfoot, much like a sprinter, and really run on the forefront of my feet. Therefore, I'm always in the momentum forward moving instead of the stopping and restarting phase of the running strike. Amazing. To this day, people look at my running stride and they think, wow, somebody used to say that I looked like a gazelle running. Now, I can tell you I do not look that graceful, but it is my running forefoot strike that gives me that look. It also is what I use in life. I think about this all the time as I'm going about my day, as I'm learning a new process, as I'm moving through something in my business. Am I heel striking? Am I stopping myself and then rolling forward? Am I minimizing my already current momentum? Or am I maximizing and moving forward in that sprint type spring? Am I taking advantage of the spring by landing in the sprint-like foot structure? Am I taking advantage of all those things that I already have momentum on? Or am I stopping it and starting to build the momentum all over again, which I'm going to tell you is not quite as efficient. So that is my unconventional thinking for you today. It's keep that momentum going. Watch your foot strike. Adjust your foot strike in the marathon of whatever it is that you are doing. Adjust your positioning so that you can take advantage of the momentum you've already got going on. And that way you can build on that instead of trying to regenerate that energy and then move it forward again. So if you know somebody that this message just might make sense for, or they could probably use this right about now, please do go ahead and forward this video to them. And always, I hope that you're subscribed, and leave me a little note below and let me know what you think about this. Are you a runner? Does this make sense? Does this need more explanation? Does this fit for you? Do you see how you can use this in your life? Drop me a little note below, and I will be back here next week with a little bit more unconventional thinking for your extraordinary living. Until then, ciao.